back to my channel. Pavel here again. So very quick topic and very interesting, at least to me. Any big board, like my favorite Flex E-board Carbon Edition, or my 5000 watt DIY board, or any of them boards, they're fast, they're definitely fun, they are reliable and got a lot of mileage on the batteries. But would I want to use this board for commuting to the station? Yes, I would, and I have done so for almost a year. Fortunately for me, the station is not too far away, so I do not need a board with a massive mileage or range at all. If I can have a board that can do, let's say, 5-6 miles, I'm happy. What I want to do is I need a board, I need to come up with the board that is light, not expensive, doesn't have to be too fast, because this way I don't have to have the entire protection on me, maybe just a helmet. And I have done just that. As I mentioned before in my videos, guys, you can either buy the factory board, you can build your own, DIY it, or there is a third way of making yourself a good electrical skateboard. You could find yourself a factory board which is now older, maybe damaged, and put some work to it, change the bits you want to make the board exactly what you want it to be. I have done exactly that. I've picked up myself a damaged 4-part electrical mini e-board by Slick Revolution, and I was able to recover some parts, and I had to buy some new. Let's take a look. As I said, I was able to recover or rescue some of the parts from the mini e-board I was able to buy on eBay. So what did come out from all this working for, I would say, about 3 days? What did I actually build? And guys, I present to you a perfect commuter. This here is a product of new parts, some Slick Revolution parts, a bit of creativity, a bit of DIY, and, well, just will to experiment. So let's talk about the specs. (1200 watt) single motor belt driven electric skateboard. There is a kicktail at the front and the back, which makes this board ideal if you want to just push it along without motors or tic-tac. I was able to find 1980s tailbone, exactly the color I wanted because it matches the wheels. Beautiful. This will protect the deck. A bit of carbon fiber wrapping just to make it a bit more prettier. The very special bit about this board, the suspension front truck. If you guys are interested, I got a couple of videos about them. This is going to give me an inch of space, free movement, like suspension would do. So if I hit any rocks, it's supposed to soften it up, and it does. As for the wheels, you can use any other wheels you want, but I have decided to use Tramper Stickies 74A with Tramper ABEC 11 bearings. So it's all good just to talk about the board, but real truth is when you actually test it. The battery is fully charged. I have not rebuilt the cells yet. I did not rebuild the battery. She's still the LG. I'm gonna take a look and see if I get a decent mileage on it anyway, so why would I spend more money if I don't have to? Anyway, let's test the speed, let's test the maneuverability. Hello Dan.
Well, I know you.
Mile an hour, not too bad. I don't mind that I had to replace some of the parts for brand new parts because I was able to pick them up from a Slick Revolution website. So let's look into more detail. So rescued parts: the wheels, the battery cover with all the switches and charging port, and also ESC, definitely going to be reused. The battery is the original battery that came with the board I bought on eBay. We'll try this battery, and if not getting any good results, I will rebuild it, meaning I will open it up and replace all the cells for Samsung Q30s, which I've done before, and it works quite well. For the rear trucks, that's the standard rear truck that comes with the mini e-board, single motor, and that's exactly what I want to keep the weight down. So nothing special about it, but it's a good product. Came with the board, it's in good nick, so I'm gonna keep that. The front trucks from the board I bought, I couldn't use because they were proper smashed up, and one of the axles was slightly bent. No idea what happened to the board. But I'm replacing the front trucks by the suspension trucks. I was able to pick up a motor. Again, there's something went wrong with this board. For whatever reason, there is a motor sensor plug missing on the motor. And yeah, it's a bit scratched up. But it's not a problem. As long as the motor works, it'll be working forever. So I did pick up a new plug on eBay again. So I have something to replace. That's no problem, that's that. New belt, got that from Slick Revolution website. It's perfect. Don't be cheap with belts, guys. It's about 8 quid, worth buying a new one. A motor pulley. It was missing on the board I bought on eBay. So motor pulley, again, bought it on Slick Revolution website. Easy peasy. Risers for the trucks. This one here is the original, came with the board. That's the cutout for the cable. Front one was missing. I did pick up some flexible riser pads, eBay again, no issue whatsoever. Just in case if I will decide to use the rough stuff wheels on this build, I'm gonna have to raise the deck from the trucks in order to make some space for the rough stuff wheels. So I bought these, I believe 10mm risers, again eBay. They're not flexible, but they will give me the space I need. Next thing, remote. The board didn't come with it, so I couldn't rescue the remote, but again, Slick Revolution website, picked it up for $19.99 plus delivery. Perfect, good remote, nothing fancy, 2 speeds, perfect, very reliable. So next up, I'm going to use all sorts of screws and bolts that I already have got, so I didn't have to spend money on that. I did however have to buy some 4mm screws, and these are 8mm long, to fix the motor back onto the trucks, because those were stripped on the original board that I bought. The nuts and speed washers are from the board I've picked up, so I didn't spend money on this either. So all these parts are here ready for me to build the board. The motor pulley, didn't have motor pulley on the board that I picked up, so again, Slick Revolution. So guys, as for the deck, I had to buy this. This deck was £87. Well, quite expensive, but this deck here is the Powell Peralta Flight Edition. It's really cool design. She is concaved and also got a kick on both sides. So it's a standard push board deck. It's really thin, and this is what amazed me. This deck is ridiculously thin. There's some sort of technology going on here, some sort of weird coating, whatever it is. You guys can check it out on this website if you're interested, but it's really light, and this is exactly what I'm aiming for in this build, to be light, comfortable, and so I don't have to actually push the board along to the station. So the front trucks are now assembled, the rear trucks motor is on, the pulley is on, the motor pulley is on as well. Cover needs to go on that. Now let's fix the motor sensor cables, and also I don't really like the way this motor looks. It's a bit scratched up and got kind of stuff on it, so let's make it a little carbon fiber. Yeah, that's gonna look awesome, carbon fiber. Anyway guys, if you want to see how to do this in carbon fiber, I got exactly the same thing on Flex e-board, and there's a video available on my channel. And this is how easily a not good looking motor just became carbon fiber looking and quite sexy. So in the moment of truth, I just paired the remote to the board. Very simple to do, and there we go. So guys, 17 miles an hour at my 8 mile of range. Happy with that?